Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead, and I'm going to cook supper, but not for another couple hours, so I'm hoping that this has time to set. My thing is not fixed yet, so if it tips, we know why. This is what I've been kind of doing the last couple of weeks. I had jellos and puddings and stuff like that in my cupboard that I wanted to try to get used up. So what I've been doing for Tom's lunch, but we're going to do a couple of these for dessert tonight too, is I've been taking fruit and putting it in the bottom of the jars. Because who doesn't like Jell-O? Actually, my dad didn't like Jell-O that well. Because he always used to think it was alive. And I'm like, why would you think that, Dad? And he goes, because they told me that when I was a kid. And I think it's just so that he wouldn't eat it all up. But it stuck with him. I think I'll have enough for 6. I do have a 7th jar out here just in case. But it just won't have fruit in it. And I've got a lot of, canned up fruit that I need to get used up as well. I mean, it'll last for a long time. It's not like I have to do that. But why not? I made a mess with a few things here. That's okay. So I'm making peach today. And I had to actually buy a second one because I wanted enough to... Because believe it or not, that 3-ounce jar will only do 3 usually. That's not very many. So this would be enough for Tom to work all week. But he won't be working 6 days next week because he'll have Saturday off because of Emmy's birthday. So he will not be working next Saturday. Sometimes... all the time, family has to come before money or anything like that, so. And then you just want to dissolve it. I can hear cars already doing the bumping thing. I don't mind bumping music, but it's just, I don't know, the older I get, it's like boom, boom. But it just sounds like the same exact, you know what I mean? Like, just crazy. And that looks pretty good. So we're going to turn that off and add 2 cups of cold water. I don't know, you guys will have to tell me, when you were kids, did your mom put ice in hers? Mine did. She always put ice in it. Just make sure that's stirred up pretty good. Now I do have where I can pour it out the side, but I'm not going to try to make a mess right this minute. So I'm just going to pour it right in there. And I have plenty more jars up here, so if I don't have enough, or if I have too much, I can always, add to get another jar out. And I got a bunch of, I got not a bunch, but 4 blackberries and 4 raspberries. They had them at Meijer this week for 4 for $5. So I need to get those in baggies and put them in the freezer for Tom's lunches. So if you live by a Meijer, they have them on sale this week. I might actually just put the leftovers in a bowl. And maybe that's what we'll use tonight. Who knows? Here, let's see. Got enough in there. My hands, I don't trust them anymore right now. Oops, that one went too full. too full on that one, but we'll make it work. So then I just put the lids on them, and I put them in the fridge and let them seal up. So I'll see you at supper. Alright, all the Jell-O is set up, by the way. I had a little bit left, and I put it in a tiny, tiny ramekin, or whatever they call them, ramekin, and I just ate it. It's so good. So tonight's supper is super easy, and it's things that I'm taking out of my freezer and using up. So the first thing is going to be all of these, whatever they're called. I don't cook with them very often. So, yeah, I bought them for a recipe, I think, and let's get those used up. Tater tots, that's what they're called. Now, I had some home-style meatballs left. We're going to use those. This stuff I let thaw out because it's going to cook for 30 minutes, but the next thing that we have to add, I'm putting in there frozen. So we're also going to use some of the mixed vegetables that I had in the freezer as well. These are frozen. Forgot to tell you guys what we seen the other day. I was taking the kids and we were leaving here and we're going up the street, and I stopped and backed up, and it was, me and AJ had just watched a video on it the other day. It was a possum carrying all her babies on her back. I had never seen that. So cool. We're going to use 2 teaspoons of seasoned salt. That was pretty cool. So, yeah. I think my vacuum died. Tom said he'll look at it when he gets home, but I was vacuuming and I was getting around the kitty stuff, the tree and everything, and then I went to go switch it to carpet, and it made a click, and it wouldn't vacuum the carpet. It'll vacuum the floor, but not the carpet. So I don't know. I don't know what I did to it. We've had it for a couple of years. It wasn't expensive anyway, but I hate to buy a new one, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Now these you can actually make in the foil packs. I decided that we're just going to do it on a tray. But you can do it on a foil pack if you choose to. Close that back up. And then we're going to stir all that together. And I got 3 things out of my freezer. And hopefully this is really good. It looks good on the recipe that I'd seen. But you never know till you make it. You know what I mean? But it has your milk, your meat, your starch, your vegetables, your dairy, everything all in one. There. And I thought about it. Wouldn't it be good if you put like cream and mushroom soup with that? I think it'd be really good. I sprayed the bottom of my pan, and my oven is set at 350. And we're going to get all that poured out of there and get it mixed around into our pan. Kind of move these meatballs around because there isn't tons of them. Kind of mix it better on the pan. Go over here in the corner. See how my meat and my potatoes ended up at wrong ends and not mixed in good. But that's okay, we can fix it. And then that's just kind of cheese and veggies. So leftover things that I had in the freezer that we're going to make into a meal. We're going to put it in that 350 oven for 30 minutes. Alrighty. How's that? So I got it set for 30 minutes, and then we'll pull it out. And I'm going to go to my freezer and actually see what I can pull out for breakfast tomorrow. And use up some of that stuff so that we can make more room, because that hamburger, all the space that we made for everything kind of went bye-bye. And then I just bought those 8 packages of raspberries and blackberries, so that took up more space. It takes quite a while to get stuff out, but not very long to fill it back up. So I'll be back when that's done, and in the meantime, we'll figure out breakfast. So now I let it cook for 40 minutes because I wanted my potatoes to get a little bit more done, but I think that looks amazing. He's getting gas right now. I'm going to pick up his bananas for the week, and then he'll be home. So we will meet you at the table and see what he thinks. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
There's Din Din. Used up 3 bags out of the freezer. And then I picked out stuff for tomorrow. Breakfast for freezer. And there'll be 2 things out of the freezer for supper.
Meatballs.
I know, you love those things, don't you?
Hot. Hot. Hot.
Well, cool it down with your dessert that I made.
What's that?
What does it look like?
Jello.
With fruit.
Nice, cool, and refreshing.
It's peach.
Peach Jello. With fruit cocktail. Nice. I like both.
So what do you think about dinner?
Delicious.
Yeah? Alrighty. Winner, winner, dinner.
Winner, dinner.
You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.